Cowboys, Steelers on EA Sports. We welcome you to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for today's game.
Phil, we've got a couple of the best tight ends in the game on each sideline today, and they could be the difference makers.
You know, these tight ends, they can do it all. They're tremendous blockers for the running game. They got the speed to go down the field, and they got feet, Jim. You know, those quick feet, so even when they run those short routes, if there's man-to-man coverage, they're quick enough and shifty enough to still get away from the defender. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Winner of the Walter Payton Award, Jason Witten, a steady influence at tight end.
I think you said the word right. It is steady. He just keeps marching along every single year. Big numbers in receptions and putting up big yards, too, when it comes to receiving yards.
Tony Romo uncorks the long pass, and it falls incomplete. One of the linebackers to watch for the Steelers is Lawrence Timmons.
Jim, he's a big linebacker, and you have to worry about him blitzing from the inside position. He can run over running backs and guards.
Snapping out of the gun. And it's swatted away.
The Cowboys really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Witten split out wide on the left. Work for the deep ball. Intercepted.
Well, as a quarterback, I think the biggest thing is when you throw an interception early in the game, you just got to have faith in what you did all week in practice, keep your confidence level up, and come out here and get it done.
Williams is in the backfield. Bell's got it on the handoff. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. And Clayborn's all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
This will be second down. Bell's got it. Screen. Shakes off the tackle. Picks up 8 here.
Jim, if the receiver's open, throw him the football, because here's just a good example. When a guy catches the football short, if he can just break that tackle, they can pick up those extra yards. Good job by the quarterback and receiver that time.
Up in the air and comes down with the catch.
Ben Roethlisberger able to throw the football down the field far with accuracy because he has wonderful technique. Great throw by Ben Roethlisberger.
First down following the long play. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
And they will not convert here on the two-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. The Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. And he'll start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
To Williams. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Romo has everybody split out wide for this snap. Down the field.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense at 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
Romo's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. The Cowboys will take the snap from the 25. And it's incomplete. This defense is unbending on 3rd down at the start of this game, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, they've been good on the defensive side. I can't say much for the offense that's going against them, though. No imagination, just running ordinary plays. They deserve to be stopped.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. Shotgun look here for Tony Romo. The Cowboys will take the snap from the 25. The Cowboys turn the ball over on downs.
The Cowboys go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
This series begins for the offense with a very good chance to score. Roethlisberger's going to be in the pistol here. Has the reception all alone.
Well, the offense has done a good job getting down inside the 20 in the so-called red zone or green zone by some teams. But the defense, you can be a little more aggressive now because you don't have to worry about the length of the field. It is shortened, so take advantage of it and attack this offense a little more.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. The reception by Martavis Bryant.
When you get 3rd goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
3rd and goal from the 8. Roethlisberger's on the move. Offense is still on the field here. On 4th down, needing 8 yards for the first. Dropping back 3. The Steelers turn the ball over on downs. The Steelers go for it on 4th and long, and it does not work out.
Well, listen, 4th and long, no matter when you go for it, your chances of making it are not very good. And that time it doesn't work. Good job by the defense being alert and knowing the situation.
A miserable place to start this next drive. McFadden, solo back set. Let's go. Going for the home run. And they can't connect.
I don't think there was a miscommunication between the receiver and the quarterback. The quarterback just overthrew the pass. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
A sloppy 5-yard penalty on the false start. Second down, and they must be careful at this point. Romo's ready for the snap, empty backfield. Second down and a long way to go. Makes the catch in open space. First down coming up. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Romo stepping back into the shotgun.
Looking long.
Tough catch. That's his first reception today.
First down here after the completion. To Williams.
Williams had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Second and 10. Looking across the middle. Gains 11.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Now inside the 10 and at the 9.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
It's caught by Cole Beasley.
The Cowboys had a nice play designed that time and fooled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Players from both sides made an appeal, but the referees say it's on the defense. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one.
Second and goal from the 2-yard line. McFadden's power surge for 6. Touchdown.
In the old days, if you're a quarterback, it was rare to get a pass near the goal line. Nowadays, it's rare for the running back to get a run near the goal line, and the big guy took advantage of it this time. He gets the run near the goal line, and he takes it in for the TD.
The Steelers set to return the kick.
He'll take it from the 1. Is made right around the 32-yard line. The Steelers will look to get set. It's been a close game so far. The score's 7-6. First down at the 32. Bell's going to take the handoff now. Browns met after a gain of 3.
Second down here.
Sends it to Brown. The Steelers trail right now, but the passing game has been strong. Roethlisberger's doing what he can to keep them in the game.
Well, they are losing, but you cannot blame the offense. The offensive line doing a good job giving the quarterback time, and the offensive coordinator, he's sitting over there going, he doesn't know which play to call because everything is working in the passing game.
Second down and 8.
Quarterback by Greg Hardy.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
It's third down coming up.
The Steelers come out in a bunch set. Roethlisberger from the gun. Heath Miller with the catch. Midway through the second quarter, and the defense gets the ball back to the offense, looking to extend the lead.
Well, they got it rolling here as a football team. The defense did its job. Now can the offense, like you said, go out there and extend the lead, string some good plays together, and put this other team in a tough situation.
The Steelers believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. Intercepted. this defense has come up with the interception, and now the offense would like to do its part here before the half.
Absolutely. The offense take advantage of this situation. But let's talk about the defense. My gosh, they got some good players, and that was an awesome interception they just made. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Beasley has the grab. The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion.
Romo's got it in the gun. And it's batted down.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up 3rd down.
The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Weaving it down the field. Nice catch.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Halftime, 2 minutes away. Romo's alone in the backfield.
1st down and 10.
Beasley's got it. Going to take it home for the touchdown.
What a terrible job by the defense. That time, nobody even covers the receiver. He is wide open down the field, and, hey, nice job by the quarterback going through his progression. He finds the open guy and gets a touchdown pass.
The Cowboys are ready to kick it away.
Fields the football at the 3. And that return ends rather quietly short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16.
The Steelers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took him to the sideline and just gave him.
Pass is intercepted. Dallas in the end zone.
Well, the quarterback, he could not see the defender. The defender in the right spot makes the catch and takes it back for a touchdown.
The Cowboys for the point after.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
The Cowboys getting ready for the kickoff. They're setting up the return.
He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line.
The Steelers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you
intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Cowboys back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So it would not be surprised to see them to go out there and have success again.
Coming to the line at the 30. Second down and 10.
Romo to Witten. Witten's met at the 23.
They're going to the hurry.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down.
40-yard field goal attempt coming up. Drives it through for the field goal.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick. but still a letdown for the offense.
Hodman will run this one out.
The Steelers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Bell's taken down at the 46. They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly. He'll throw it over the middle. And it's knocked down.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
They go screen with Bell. Bell's met after a gain of 8. So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. Third down coming up. Just a quick drop back. It's spaced on the receiving end. That's his first reception today. The Steelers call a timeout. Their first. First down here. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Roethlisberger and Miller with that combination. In the red zone. So first and goal to go. Look at Tyrone Crawford with the sack. The Steelers will take a second here to talk things over as they call a timeout on second down. Lining up for a 38-yard field goal. And it's a fake. Vic's unable to connect that time. A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys setting up for the kickoff. The second half officially underway in this lopsided rivalry matchup. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Steelers offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
And he heads to the sidelines, out of bounds.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Loss of a couple that time. The Steelers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. 2nd and 12. Roethlisberger is going to take off with it, but it's incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The Cowboys lined up in the nickel. 3rd down and 12. Throws the pass. The catch is made by Marcus Wheaton. 3rd catch today so far. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. Roethlisberger's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
Brown had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Steelers have it at the 39. Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
Ryan's going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. And then finally, you get open, they call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look now from under center. The Steelers have it at the 39. The Steelers turn the ball over on downs.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback. At that time, the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
The Cowboys take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
The Cowboys take it from the 33.
Coming to the line at the 33.
Second and 10. Romo to Witten. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
And over to Witten. That's a gain of 6. That's his 4th catch of the day. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. 2nd and 4. Almost intercepted.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
3rd down and 4.
Over to Witten with the reception. No stopping him now. That's a touchdown. This is going to be a true statement win for them today.
They are serving notice to the rest of the NFL that this is what they want to do the rest of the year, and that is be sharp on offense, be physical on defense, and this is what can happen. You can win in a blowout.
The Steelers set to return the kick. He'll have a chance to take off. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
The Steelers ready to take over again. They rolled the dice on their last possession, Phil, going for it on 4th down in their own territory. And, of course, they failed to convert.
Look, there's nothing like being aggressive. I like being aggressive, too, when I'm the coach of the team. But listen, that was...
And intercepted!
There have been many mistakes for this offensive unit through the first 3 quarters, and now they add an interception to the list.
Yeah, you make all these mistakes during a football game, you're going to... what we see right now on the offensive side. No confidence. Go back to the basics. Start all over again. That's the best thing you can do.
3rd down and 2. The Cowboys get a first down.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
Romo's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
2nd and goal from the 10. Tony Romo hits, and they score again here to pad the lead.
Tight ends are a position where you got to be able to do it all. You got to be able to block, run routes, and you got to be able to get in position so you have a chance to catch the touchdown pass. Good job by the tight end. Touchdown.
The Cowboys ready to kick it away. He's got a chance to return this one.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
The Steelers just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Roethlisberger gets it to his tight end, Heath Miller.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
How about that run? Touchdown! It's probably too little too late, but that touchdown makes the score at least a little more respectable as the fourth quarter approaches.
Yeah, that's what you're doing right now. You're playing for respectability, so just keep playing hard, try to score, and most of all, protect yourself.
So from 2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points. The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the third quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 25. Shazier's there that time for the tackle.
Getting set as fast as they can.
They're going back up top. Romo to Bryant.
Only 35 yards to the end zone. One more snap, and that'll end the quarter. The fourth quarter about to get underway, and there's not much left to do in this one other than to run out the clock.
Yeah, that's what you hope to do on the side. When you're winning a game like this, you want to run the clock out. And you know what, Jim? On the other side, they want that clock to run too, because they're just trying to find a way to get out of this game.
The final quarter underway now with this snap. Tony Romo connects with Des Bryant.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score. Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
And that's a 2-yard gain.
The Steelers have speed on the defensive side, no doubt about it. And when they're backed up, they don't have to worry about players going by them because they're in the red zone. They become even faster. Way to get to the football on that throw and catch. And they stop the play for a short gain.
They get set quickly, ready for another snap.
3rd and goal from the 6. That's dropped by Bryant, who couldn't bring it in.
It's 3rd and goal. You don't get it in the end zone. What do you do now? I think you go for it. You call the right play. Give your team a chance to put a touchdown on the board.
The kick is good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
The Steelers set to return the kick.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looks so easy, and it was
no one's going to get him now. The 10, touchdown.
Now we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth, and we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
The Steelers getting set now for the point after.
And the extra point is good.
The Steelers ready here for the kickoff. And he'll start his return.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Cowboys from the 27. Looking to go deep. And they can't connect.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
McFadden lines up in the backfield.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Wants to go deep. Intercepted.
Give credit to the defense for continuing to scrape and clog despite the score being what it is.
That's what you do. If you're coaching your team, you coach them to play it for all 60 minutes. So don't look at the scoreboard right now. Just keep playing hard, and let's see what the score is when this game is over.
Second down following that incompletion.
The Cowboys with a nickel look here on defense. Bell's the receiver on the screen.
Touchdown, and they get one back.
Now, that was a terrific job getting that touchdown there. And what you've done, you've closed the gap. Keep chipping away at that lead. Make the opponent keep playing. See if he gets tight. If he gets tight, you got a better chance.
The Steelers getting ready to kick it away.
He'll take it from the 1. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated, but
he's picked off again.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Steelers coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Second down and 13. Got drilled as he throws it. On the way, third down.
The Cowboys defense now is going to go nickel. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
Ben Roethlisberger will take the snap out of the gun. Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Well, what the coach is trying to do, he's trying to give his team a lift. They're down. It's 4th and short. They go for it, and there is no lift there. The offense doesn't come through. Now you hope your defense can come out and stop it. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
First down at the 31.
Clutch catch. When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Now 1st and 10. Incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
We're at the 2-minute mark, and it's 2nd down. Second down and 10. Romo to Witten. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. That last pass completion sets up a 3rd and 9. And incomplete this time as Romo can't connect.
The Cowboys don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Bailey's lining up for the field goal. He's 2 of 2 so far today. And it's a fake. The Cowboys now move the chains.
Good job by the offense that time and the backup quarterback making the throw. But I say this, on the defensive side, what are you thinking of? You've got to know that's the backup quarterback holding the football.
Heading to the line at the 22. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. And they are in on McFadden.
Yeah, I love situations like this. This is when I was at my best, getting in the huddle and telling everybody all the things. Put 2 hands on the football. Don't anybody jump off sides. Don't take any chances. And most of all, stay in bounds. It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
He reaches up and grabs it.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. First and goal from the 9. Mitchell's able to read that play and make the hit. The Steelers signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. This next play will take place at the 11. The Cowboys come out in a jumbo set. Second down and 11. Cowboys in for the score. In the end zone for the 3rd time.
What a job by the offense. So little time left to drive down the field and score. That just ices the game. Nice job by the whole football team today, but especially on the offensive side. Nice job by the defense that time, stopping a two-point conversion. It is so tough from the 2-yard line. So many things to think about on the defensive side, but they were ready that time.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Steelers' offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Well, pride's gone out the window. You've lost that already because it's been a dismal performance by your whole football team today. And I say this on the offensive side, don't press the issue, just get this game over with.
Makes the catch in the open field. That's 5 receptions on the day. The Steelers are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. 1st and 10. And Miller can't hold on to that one.
Miller's not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
Roethlisberger set. Empty backfield. Brown's going to pull in the bullet pass. Timeouts called. We're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. This play set up by the long gainer. Weak touchdown as we near the end of this one.
All you have to do is give this quarterback a chance and he will make it happen. Another touchdown throw on a terrific throw and catch.
The Steelers lined up now for the point after. Inside of the uprights. The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. They're setting up the return. Into the open, and he'll step out. The Cowboys offense takes the field, and they're looking to kneel this game out. How great a feeling was it to take the field, Phil, knowing you had just to take a knee and then you could celebrate?
Oh, it's the best. You get in the huddle, you can smile at each other, but the one thing you do talk about, Jim, make sure you protect the quarterback and don't let somebody come in and get a cheap hit on him before he can kneel down and end this game.
Hand off by Romo. That's a gain of 6. The Cowboys signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Bailey's lining up for the field goal. He's 2 of 2 so far today. No doubt about it.